Okay, so this is my first functional prototype of a pottery wheel. I have here a 9-inch or 25 centimeter pottery wheel head with a splash basin for $2 at dollar store. Um, if I can get it off with one hand. There. Oh, maybe I did, but okay. I'll come back to this. I built it entirely with like just a simple saw and a drill. So, because I wanted to know if you could build it without too much machinery equipment. I know there's a big gap here. Um, I didn't have plywood because this is during the COVID lumber hike. So, I had leftover hardwood flooring on hand. So I just used that as mostly structural for the top and bottom. I use galvanized black iron pipe. I could have used just plain black iron pipe, would have done the same. Didn't have a 12-inch for the shaft, so I spliced 4 of those with just the flange pieces. Same up here. I got 2 pillow blocks. Oops. 2 pillow blocks, one here, one up here. With I think it's a 3/8 shaft. This is a 2.25 horsepower motor from a treadmill. I'm gonna put it like this so you can see the specs here. I used the belt pulley, or the pulley that was still on it, the grooved one. It's similar to commercial pulleys, but I had to 3D print this one. Doing it again, I would just go for a straight V-belt pulley because this is fairly easy enough to remove on its own, and it's the same shaft as over here, which does fit a standard V-belt pulley, and it would have probably cost me the same to just flip that. If I go on the other side here, I am using a piece of, again, hardwood flooring as the holding, and some L brackets here to hold my motor up. These are supposed to hold the power box, which contain all the electronics from the the treadmill, which is the standard, not standard, but I can't remember the name. I'll have to look it up. But the fairly common speed controller. I'm using a standard computer plug with the fuse from the treadmill, a 15 amp fuse. I added an actual outlet, which is connected straight. I think I did through the fuse though. Yes, I did connect this to this to this. So it's standard fuse protected plug. I have a switch to turn on the motor, not turn on the speed controller. So not through this. This is not it's straight power. Then it's fuse there. Then I'm outputting over here. This should normally be on here, but I tried gluing it at first just to test, and the glue failed. So I need to properly screw it. And then to output, or not to output, but to extend, no, to output the speed control for the motor, it's 10K ohm resistor variable normally. So I'm using an XLR plug and an expression pedal. You can get those off AliExpress for fairly cheap. You just plug it in the output, gives you a 10K ohm resistance. And back here for the splash pan, I just sawed a hole in the bucket and welded a Tupperware, which is made out of the same plastic. Okay, yeah. If I can get it. There we go. This gets out. On the end of my shaft, I have a collet. Put a set screw. I need to make another set screw that goes like this, because there's a slight wobble like this on the other axis. So I need to have 2 screws. And then, yeah, this is just welded there with a soldering iron, melting a little bit of the plastic that I cut out of these. And also, to solve this big gap here, I have this shoe tray that I'm gonna fit on there. It's roughly the same size, and it's gonna work because I don't want to pay $100 for the cheapest plywood, let alone the $200 for the good plywood. But yeah, that's most likely it. I currently have it on a coffee table so that it's elevated and I can use it at standing height. Tried it sitting. Oh, and also I have these little rubber feet with the screw attached and like the embedded screw in the, or embedded nut in the wood. And yeah, cost roughly $200 to build all of this. I need to make it a little bit prettier, but I'm waiting for plywoods to cheapen out. Thank you.